It's been every kid's dream to be in a Hot Wheels car, and here at X Games, we're going to do it big time in a few moments' time. Foust and Greg Tracy have already walked down to their cars. They're going to need every little bit of precision, of skill, but most of all nerve, as they approach the Hot Wheels Double Loop Dare at X Games Los Angeles here in a few moments' time. Cameron, this is something that we all played with when we were young, but we never believed it would happen for real.
I'm still playing with Hot Wheels. What, are you kidding me? Yeah, just taking a look at it, how grand it is absolutely amazing. 6 stories of total madness here at the Hot Wheels Double Loop Dare.
Massive amount of people that have come in to see this one-off event. It's never been done before. 2 cars gonna do the double loop and blend in, and then of course, Cameron, do a jump as well.
Just to add it for fun, they will be loading 7 Gs as they go into the loop, and they will get to 0 gravity as they invert.
The 2 drivers are already in their cars. Greg Tracy, the 44-year-old, he's a 6 times Pike Peak motorcycle champion. He's won the Baja 1000, but he's done stunts in the Bourne Ultimatum and in the Fast and the Furious. He's even done 210 miles an hour at Bonneville on 2 wheels. He's even jumped a bumper car in San Francisco. And on the other side, Foust, the 39-year-old, 3 times an X Games gold medalist. He did that incredible jump at Indianapolis during the 500 race last year, 332 feet that he jumped there, and he's won awards for his stunts in the Fast and the Furious as well. He's keeping it cool for this massive structure.
Absolutely. Tanner is cool, calm, and collected at all times. I know both drivers, they have it together. And speaking of the loop, let's take a look at what it is. I said 6 stories tall. Well, it's so massive you can't believe it. If you see it from far away, it just stands out. When you see it up close, it is frightening. 500 gallons of Hot Wheels orange paint. It is truly amazing to take a look at. As you can see, it is something to really grasp. And as we said, just for fun, we're gonna add a jump at the end of it. And so what you gotta think about is that both of these cars are gonna merge somewhere inside this loop.
So we've been talking about nerve, but it's all about preparation and science.
X Games 2012, 2 drivers will attempt nearly simultaneous loop-to-loops through a gargantuan version of a classic toy. Engineers have determined the cars must enter the loop between 48 and 52 miles per hour. At that speed, Tanner and Greg will experience up to 7 Gs of acceleration. If the cars bottom out, the added friction could scrub critical velocity. So to ensure clearance, these cars have extra stiff suspension, sit roughly 3 inches higher than the average rally car, and ride on special tires inflated to 80 pounds per square inch. That's roughly 60% more than normal. And check this out. If the drivers enter the loop at 48 miles an hour, when they reach the apex, they'll be 6 stories up, upside down, and experiencing 0 Gs. For a split second, they'll literally be defying gravity. For ESPN Sports Science, I'm John Brinkus.
They're going to need every single one of the 375 brake horsepower underneath their right foot. What's going through a driver's mind at the moment?
Well, right now, no matter how much you prepare, no matter how many experts have told you can do it, this is where the stress level really comes up. And as a driver, you have to be completely switched on or dialed in, as they say.
There's no CGI that you're going to see here, ladies and gentlemen. There's no foiling, there's no kidding. They've been working hard at the Hot Wheels test facility because this is WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. I remind you, 7G these guys are going to go through because only Top Gun pilots are going to experience more G than what these guys are going to do now. And they've done it! And here we go for the jump. And Greg Tracy lands first and Foust jumps second. And everybody's done it. ladies and gentlemen, the Hot Wheels double loop dare has been landed.
Hold lock up.
Tanner Foust, what a rush for these guys down in those cars.
Absolutely, and it's almost surreal when you saw it happen live. The cars, again, the optimal speed, 52 miles an hour. They had to be between 48 and 52, but it looks so slow when they're inverted, when they get to that 0G level. It feels like they're going 15 miles an hour.
Well, as Tanner gets himself out of the car, let's have a look at some replays. Now they're coming up here, Cameron, and of course it's a 7G that hits them like a wall when they go in.
It's like driving into a wall, and just so much precision. So the input you have to give to the wheel is just minuscule, but oh, and Tanner almost missed that, and we saw actually a big crash and rally going on board. This is the view from Greg Tracy. You could just hear the hammer, the load that he took when he went into that 7Gs of force.
Well, he's using all of his stunt skills as they are now out of the cars and they're coming up to the top of the ramp. What an adrenaline rush. They must be shaking like a leaf after that, no matter how much experience they've done in all of the films and all in Hollywood. What a rush.
Well, Tanner and Greg celebrating as they run up to the landing of the jump there. So many people behind the scenes here with the Hot Wheels test facilities bringing this Hot Wheels to life, and the excitement. I mean, when you face something so ridiculous, something so frightening, the energy that comes from your body after. And again, let's take a look. Greg Tracy in the green car, Tanner Foust in the yellow. Look at the load as they smash into the face, and as I said, it looks so slow, and Tanner, watch this as he decks the landing.
And the physical strength you've got to have when you're in the car. 7G, here we go, Cameron. Look at his helmet as it hits the wall. He's struggling to keep his eyes on the road as it goes up and over and back down again. And now he's got to do another jump. So you think you've done the difficult bit, and then you've got to do another jump. It's just relentless.
And he had to reel in control of the car after it started bouncing so hard to bring it to a safe stop. As we look again, just the inversion, it almost looked like Greg was stopped as he was inverted.
You are an astronaut just for those couple of seconds at the top of the loop where you are completely weightless. And look how close it is. And Erin has got them.
Well, guys, all that testing and preparation paid off big here today for Greg Tracy. Greg, all the accomplishments throughout your career, where does this Hot Wheel victory rank?
This is number one, actually. So that was unbelievable. I tell you what, I'm at a loss of words. It was absolutely the coolest thing I've ever done. It was a handful trying to land it and get it slowed down. I knew Tanner was right behind me, and I was just hoping we weren't going to tangle before we got to the end. So,
congratulations. And Tanner, you've done so many stunts throughout your career. What was this one like to perform in front of the X Games crowd?
That was pretty hardcore, like the 7Gs. I mean, I almost felt my chin hit my lap, I think, in the loop. But eyeballs pointed the same direction about the top of the loop. I saw the two white stripes. That lets you know you're upside down. And Greg just got me off the line and just pulled away from me a little bit at the start. I saw the underside of his car on the jump, and it felt like I was in a toy. It did.
Proven once again, if it can happen, it will happen here at X Games. Toby, Cam, back to you.
Absolutely. History made once more at X Games Los Angeles with the Hot Wheels double loop dare. Quite breathtaking.
Just hold there for a minute.